Good morning, everybody. It's Miss Marletta, and I'm going to read another one of our favorite books. This one, do you remember? Those mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but invisible germs. It is written by Judith Ann Rice, and it is illustrated by Reed Murill. Remember, the written by is a person who writes the words, like we were writing books at school. And the illustrator is the person who makes the pictures. So, remember, at school, we were making up different names for these people in the book, but I'm going to read the book just like it is. And then next time, maybe we'll make up different names. That'll be fun. But today, this is Rosa. She is 5 years old. And one day, when she was at school, she was painting the most beautiful rainbow. And a mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but invisible germ got on her hand. The kind of germ that can give you an earache. And if you could see it, this is what it would look like. That's what the germ would look like. Then the next germ came along while Rosa was building in the block station with the wooden blocks. And it was a mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but invisible germ. This kind of germ could give you a headache. And if you could see it, it would look like that. Then, while Rosa was reading the most interesting story, oh, a mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but invisible germ got on her hand. This germ can give you a sore throat. If you could see this germ, it would look like this. And it gives you a sore throat. Next, Rosa was pretending to be all grown up when a mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but invisible germ got on her hand. And this germ that got on her hand is the germ that can give you a temperature. And if you could see it, it would look like that. Oh. And the last, but not least, the worst, most horrible, mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but invisible germ of all was on her hand while she was driving her truck to Alaska. It's a kind of germ that will make you throw up. Oh my gosh. And if you could see it, it would look like that. Nobody wants that germ. Then Rosa's hands were covered with those mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but invisible germs. Thank goodness Rosa knows what to do, and she knows how to get rid of those germs. You know what to do too. You know how to get rid of those germs. So, before lunch, Rosa washes her hands with lots of soap and water. She couldn't hear the germs go down, but when she rubbed and scrubbed and rinsed and rubs, yikes! Screamed the germs. The germ that can give you an earache went swirling down the drain. Foiled again, shouted the germ that can give you a headache, and it went swirling down. So when she was washing really good, these two germs left and went down the drain. Then, let's see, what do you do after you wash? Then she was rinsing, and the germ that gives you a sore throat went swirling down the drain. "Oh no," screamed the germ that gives you a fever, and it went swirling, whirling down the drain. So when she washed her hands, 2 germs left. And then she rinsed her hands, and the other 2 germs left. But now, oh no. Do you remember that last germ where it hung on? Yeah, you know what we have to do. Now, you thought all of those horrible germs were gone, but oh no. There was one germ left behind, and it was the meanest, the nastiest, the dirtiest, the downright disgustingest, but most invisible germ of all. The germ that makes you throw up. And it was hiding on the palm of her hand. Do you remember what you had to do to get rid of it? I think you do. Then she, germs like wet places, so Rose's hands were wet from washing. Germs like warm places, some germs do. Our bodies are always warm. But being very smart, Rosa knew all about germs, and she knew that she had to dry her hands. And once she dried her hands, that last germ came off, and she couldn't hear it. But the germ that makes you throw up said, "I'll be back." And Rosa threw the paper towel into the garbage. Now remember, if you're at home and you're using a regular towel, you don't want to throw your regular towel into the garbage, only the paper towels like we have at school. Then Rosa picked up her peanut butter and jelly sandwich and she ate it with clean hands. And it was simply delicious. So remember, we always have to wash our hands. All right, bye.